say a prayer tonight, 'cause a black shadow crossed my path, and my baby ain't coming back. There's a cold wind blowing, even though it's 96 degrees, and I'm crying out for someone to help me, even though I can see that she's a bad, bad woman, spending every dollar that I make. Oh, she's a bad, bad woman, and there's nothing I can say. Anything to help me, oh Lord, anything to help me try and forget those long legs and kisses.
Good morning, my crime family. A few out there, one chatter so far, and that's a roll. I went an hour earlier. I went an hour earlier today, so and I didn't do a premiere. I'm doing it live, so it was quite a night last night. I got pretty into it. If you haven't watched last night's, I put out 2 last night because as soon as actually I could have made it into one if I would have stopped the music and went into what was put out last night. So I ended up making 2. So, but anyway, yeah, so that's the way it goes in rock and roll. So, welcome to Javabrowse, another one. And we're going to look at a couple things that I did miss on last night. And I do got a story for you. A short one, but it's to me it's pretty funny. But yeah, I did miss a couple of things last night. Yeah, I really kind of probably got a little overdid it a little bit, but you know, people got to start making that. Start making their voices heard, especially about this time, because I really do think things are ready to break. And after we're done today, I think you'll see what I mean, especially after last night's show and what came out, and everything that's come out in the last week is quite amazing, actually. And I think things are gonna break pretty soon. They have to, because there's nothing left. There's really nothing left. So hi, my dogs, and good morning. Right. Yeah, that's why I kind of thought, I'm gonna jump around on the time a little bit. It'll probably be between 5 and 7:30 or something. And I did the last few ones at 7, so I thought I'd do one at 6, because I'm right in the middle, but we do have 2 coasts, and I'm right in the middle. So anyway, let's take a look at this video, and I think you'll see where I'm coming from, that I did miss talking about it. Which one is it? This one. Okay, so and it's about the social media aspect of it, and I totally missed it. and actually, subscribe to them. Um, and this is from USA News, and the links are down in the description. And I've kind of forgot about the stalking and the social media. I didn't even get into that. So I'm going to let these guys explain it here a little bit, and then we'll talk about it. I got two
About Brian Koberger's social media stalking allegations revealed. Idaho murder case prosecutors agreed that Brian Koberger, who's accused of killing 4 university students in November 2022, didn't stalk one of the victims on social media before their death. The 29-year-old, who has been accused of murdering 4 University of Idaho students back in November 2022, did not stalk one of the victims before their deaths. Both the prosecution and defense agreed during an April 10 court hearing, according to the Idaho Statesman. In fact, Latah County prosecutor Bill Thompson said the allegation of him stalking one of the college students, Kaylee Goncalves, 21, Madison Mogan, 21, Santa Kernodle, 20, and Ethan Chapin, 20, was simply false. Lawyers on both sides also denied reports that Koberger followed one of the victims on social media. But while the stalking claims were laid to rest by both sides, prosecutors weren't in agreement with the defense's request to move the trial to a new location due to concerns over how media attention surrounding the case could affect potential jurors. The state is coming from a position of being practical and trying to use common sense here, Thompson told the court April 10, per the Idaho Statesman. It seems the position of the defense is it is okay to risk tainting additional jurors in order to ascertain bias of other potential jurors, and I'm not sure that's the way this court should do business. However, Koberger's attorney Elisa Massath argued the public could already be biased, saying in court, "You can't taint what's tainted." Latah County citizens have accepted the information placed before them by state actors, she added. This is all information that's put out into the media, and having the state now claim this moral high ground is an oxymoron. The hearing's developments come less than 2 months after a February appearance in court revealed Brian plans to call 400 witnesses to take the stand during his legal proceedings. During that meeting, Koberger's defense also requested a cell tower investigation to help build an alibi, potentially delaying the case for a second time after he previously waived his right to a speedy trial. In response, state prosecutors urged the judge to deny the asks. It frankly causes the state great alarm that the defense is discussing calling upwards of 400 witnesses during the innocence phase, a deputy prosecutor told Judge John Judge during the February 28 hearing, according to Fox News, when we potentially don't have a full alibi disclosure. Koberger is on trial over accusations that he fatally stabbed Goncalves, Mogan, Kernodle, and Chapin at an off-campus home in Moscow, Idaho, in the early hours of November 13, 2022. After being taken into custody and extradited to Idaho a little over a month after the killings, the Pennsylvania criminology PhD student was charged with 4 counts of first-degree murder and 1 count of felony burglary in regards to the student's deaths. In May, the judge entered not guilty pleas on Koberger's behalf. He could face
Okay, well, yeah. There we go. um, yeah, I didn't talk about that last night, and so that's something else that, you know, both both things, the stalking in the vehicle and the stalking in the social media. We've been saying all along that it isn't true. It's false. It's fake shit made up. We've been kind of saying that for quite a while, and then it comes true right out of Bill Thompson's mouth, and so take that away, and unless they have, and what Brian Colbert's, what Ann Taylor is saying is that he had no connection. He had no connection whatsoever. And then coming out with that alibi last night and that he was at that park. And you know what I'm saying? They have nothing. They have nothing at all. And that's probably why Bill Thompson is irritated. He got put in a really bad spot by the law enforcement and the FBI. He got put in a really, really bad spot. And if I was him, I would step down. But before I step down, I'd throw them right under the bus because that's what they deserve. That's my opinion. Of course, we always deal with opinions and stuff on this page and speculation. So yeah, that's what they just don't have anything. And I'm going to play this one last video here, and let me see if I can get this right here. Okay, so and this is from U.S. City News. I think it's one of those which I don't like. They use those robot voices, you know what I mean. Did I read the credentials of the defense witness, Billy Bob and Payne or Toast? Yeah. I believe a lot of shit's going to go down in Moscow. And it's not going to, I don't think it's going to take too long because things are crumbling apart really fast. And that's probably why Bill said that. Bill let that out of the bag. I think he's he knows and he doesn't want to go down, maybe his last case, he doesn't want to go down in this dirt, and I don't think he wants to just step down and have someone take over either and put this man in a coffin where he doesn't belong, because that's what will happen. You know what I mean? If they got their way, if LE got their way, this man would be executed, which is sad. Which is really sad, and I really think things are gonna go down. I really do. Let me show this last one here now. This is the guy. I think it's one of those robot voices. I don't really like those robot voices, but whatever. Okay, here we go. Brian Kohlberger's lawyers claim cell phone data will show he was miles away from the murder scene. Miles away.
To our channel is City News, all update news, breaking news. Brian Kohlberger's lawyers claim cell phone data will show he was miles away from murder scene. Ryan Kohlberger's lawyers claimed in a new alibi filing that cell phone data will show the accused killer was miles away from Moscow, Idaho, the night 4 college students were slain in an off-campus house in the city. Mr. Kohlberger was out driving in the early morning hours of November 13, 2022, as he often did to hike and run and slash or see the moon and stars. The court filing, submitted late Wednesday, reads, he drove throughout the area south of Pullman, Washington, west of Moscow, Idaho, including Walleye Park. Pullman, Washington is about 10 miles west of Moscow, Idaho, and Walleye Park is a roughly 40-minute drive from the murder scene. Kohlberger is accused of fatally stabbing University of Idaho students Ethan Chapin, Santa Kernodle, Kaylee Goncalves, and Madison Mogan in the early hours of Nov 13, 2022, inside a rental house near the Moscow campus. The defense claimed the 29-year-old criminology student's grueling academic schedule forced him to not only cut down on the time he spent hiking and running, but to instead indulge in the outdoor hobbies at night. An expert witness in cell phone data will testify that cell towers showed Kohlberger's mobile device was south of Pullman, Washington, and west of Moscow, Idaho on November 13, 2022, that Brian Kohlberger's mobile device did not travel east on the Moscow-Pullman highway in the early morning hours of November 13th, and thus could not be the vehicle captured on video along the Moscow-Pullman highway near Floyd's cannabis shop, according to the court filing. Prosecutors have claimed that Kohlberger's white Hyundai Elantra was the car captured on video driving by the student's Moscow home at least 4 times on the morning of the murders. Investigators have also alleged Kohlberger's phone pinged in the area of the home that morning. The defense team had long claimed Kohlberger was out driving alone on the night of the murders, but has declined to offer specifics. His attorneys emphasize they have more details on Kohlberger's whereabouts the night of the murders, but threaten to hold the information until the state shares more discovery as requested. If not disclosed, cell phone tower expert Sly Ray's testimony will also reveal that critical exculpatory evidence, further corroborating Mr. Kohlberger's alibi, was either not preserved or has been withheld. Kohlberger allegedly broke into the off-campus house around 4 a.m. and stabbed the 4 friends to death, At the time of the killings, Koberger was a PhD student of criminology at Washington State University in Pullman, about 9 miles west of Moscow over the state line. After a 7-week manhunt, he was arrested on December 30 during a raid on his family's home in Pennsylvania, where a white Hyundai Elantra was also recovered. Koberger's defense team has long argued that the indictment has insufficient evidence. Their past attempt to have the case thrown out was also denied. They have been accused of filing endless motions to prolong going to trial. The next motion hearing is May 14th, when the judge will consider the change of venue motion from the defense and their motion to compel the discovery.
Okay, yeah, it's coming. It's gonna come crashing down. Ro, what is the name of that YouTube channel? Do you know? Do you know what the name of that YouTube channel is? If you do, just yeah, say it in there. Yeah, it's it's going to come crashing down. I mean, they don't have anything. What else can they? I mean, if he's not there, he's not there. And if they have an expert witness coming on saying this is where he was, and this is, you know, and Bill's already admitted now to everybody that he wasn't stalking them. He didn't go there 12 times. Remember when they said 12 times and he was there that morning, later on that morning, and then they took that away. But they didn't take the other 12 times away. They did not take those other 12 times away until Bill Thompson said that in front of the world. And of course, us creators and all the families out there, we all know, we all knew it was junk. It's all junk because we know who did it. We know who did it. Go after him. You know what I'm scared of? I'm scared that they're gonna drop stuff on Brian, okay, but not go after. Like they'll say, well, we just didn't have enough evidence to charge him. You know what I'm saying? And not go after those others because of the connections, the whole Greek life thing, the whole university thing, the people with the money that donate to the university, the parents. That's what I'm scared of. That scenario. Thank you, Michael. So I hope that doesn't happen, and I hope it does crash. I hope it crashes and burns. And I hope Bill does the right thing. I hope Mr. Thompson does the right thing. If he doesn't, I can't see him not doing the right thing. I mean, he's had such a great career up to now. Why would he blow it? Why would he blow his image, his everything for this case? Unless he's scared. Bill Thompson might be scared, people. You ever think of that? Bill Thompson might be scared for his life and his family's lives. And that's a very real possibility. Anyway, I do have a story. I'm going to show you a picture. Let me close this thing out here. I do have a picture that I want to show you, and then I'm asking you what you think this guy was accused of. Okay. Here we go. Let's do it. Oh boy. So I'm going to read it to you. Let me see if I socialite criminal club. That could be, my dog. That could be. Okay, this picture here. What is this guy accused of here? Take a guess what this guy did. Okay, I'm going to read it to you. It's just a little tiny short story. So, good morning, Michelle. It's just a short story. So we're almost done here. So here's the short story about this guy here. Okay, I should get my glasses on so I can read a little bit here. It's not much. So, undercover Houston police officers say they arrested it. Wait a minute. No, yeah, this is the right one. Undercover Houston police officers say they arrested a former convicted felon who was allegedly impersonating a cop after he attempted to pull them over in a white Hyundai, believe it or not, a white Hyundai Santa Fe outfitted with emergency lights and sirens. Sean Arnold, rocking a fake uniform, ballistic vest, and badge, was cuffed after he attempted traffic stop. Two Houston deputies on April 13th. The officers described Arnold as fully equipped. Oh, wait a minute. The officers described Arnold as fully equipped to deceive and later recovered a BB gun, taser, police radios, and other police-related equipment from his vehicle. Court records indicate that Arnold has been arrested at least 4 other times for impersonating a police officer. That's the man right there. Oh, my God. What is the world coming to? Why isn't he just, what is it, like 2 years to become a police officer? But would you trust this guy? I don't know, man. He kind of looks scary to me. He looks pretty scary to me. I don't know. That could be. My God, that could be. Crazy stuff in the world today. Crazy. Right. Oh, boy. Well, anyway. You guys all have a great day, you beautiful family. And that's right, Roll. Yeah, he could have been. I don't know. But he looks a little upset in that picture. He's just that there's something about him that I don't know. He's scary looking to me, but I wouldn't want my kids around him. That's for sure. Right, Michael? Yeah. Gotta have that morning laugh. I couldn't find one yesterday, but we had a cute puppy one. Yeah. Thanks, my dog. You guys all have a great day, and I love you all. And until next time, rock and roll. All right.
Does a woman take your silver spoon, dig your she make you cry, make you break down, shatter your illusions of love? And is it over now? Do you know how? Pick up the pieces and go. Rock on, ancient queen. Follow those who pale in your shadows. The rulers make bad lovers. You better put your kingdom up for sale. Up for sale. Well, did she make you cry, make you break down, shatter your illusions of love? And is it over now? Do you know how? Pick up the pieces and go. Well, did she make you cry, make you break down, shatter your illusions of love? And now tell me, is it over now? Do you know how? Pick up the pieces and go. And go. And go. Shadow of a woman, shadow of a dragon, dust woman. Pale shadow of a woman. Black widow. Pale shadow, she's a dragon. Gold dust woman. Thank you so much. How you guys doing?